I'm at work right now, but after work, I'm leaving for my retreat. I was so busy this morning, I didn't get to film anything. Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. I only filmed the one clip that you saw yesterday because when I got here, we were tired and we ate dinner really quick, and then we watched Rocky Horror and then went to bed. It was like midnight when we went to bed. Right now we are getting ready to leave to go to Mount Dora, which is home to a TikTok famous sushi restaurant that we are so excited to try. I'm talking sushi tacos, sushi hot dogs, sushi burgers, a bunch of weird and interesting things that I'm so excited to try. So we are getting ready to head out, and I will get some clips filmed over there. Here's Kat, and Desirai and John are still upstairs. So we are at Wave Asian Bistro and Sushi. This is the first time Desirai and John have been in the vlog. But this is the crab rangoon mozzarella sticks. This is our appetizer. And we have a lot of food coming. What's your review, John?
I like this so far.
We ordered way too much food. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Good morning, everyone. Today is Saturday. I have not been very good about vlogging this retreat so far, but for the last 2 days, I'm going to be better because we're not really going anywhere. Yesterday, I read about 250 pages of Winter by Marissa Meyer. This is the book that I've been reading this book for like a week now. So I'm trying to focus on finishing it this weekend, and my plan is to hopefully finish it today. I ended up reading 250 pages yesterday, even though we were gone for most of the day. So I anticipate, because I have a full day ahead of me, anticipate trying to finish it today. I do have a little less than 300 pages left. I'd say about 320 pages left. So I'm gonna go ahead and try and finish it. What are you reading?
I am reading The Pearl by Joan Steinbeck, which is a classic. It's a novella. The introduction was ridiculously long. I'm finally on like chapter 3, so I'm like 26 pages in. And I think it's about 100 pages, but there's also illustrations, so it should not take me very long. I read this in the 7th grade, and there's aspects of it that I remember, but I remember it being challenging in the 7th grade, so I figured...
It's not challenging now.
Yeah, maybe my brain can really understand it now.
What are you reading? You finished a book last night though, right?
Yeah, but I only had like 100 pages left when I started. I'm reading The Ones We're Meant to Find by Joan He. I'm only about 50 pages in. It's not what I expected so far.
In a good or a bad way?
I don't know how I feel about it. So okay. It's basically about these sisters who have been separated, and one of them is in this deserted island, and she's trying to get back to the mainland, and so I don't know what's happening.
So it is about 8 o'clock at night. I know I have not filmed anything really since this morning, but a couple of hours ago I did finish Winter by Marissa Meyer, my reread of the book. So I read about 270 pages today to get this done, and now I have a couple of choices of what I can read next. But I'm most likely going to continue reading The Roughest Draft. Because I'm already halfway through that. I do have the audio, but I might just start physically reading it to see how far I can get. And I also have a short story book that I might read as well, so we'll see where I go. I'm getting ready for bed, but I just wanted to do a little reading summary of the day. I listened to a lot of The Roughest Draft by Emily Wibberley and Austin Sigmund Broca, and I have like 70 pages left in that. I'm gonna finish it tomorrow. That's my plan, at least. And then I have started Stars Above by Marissa Meyer, which is her short story collection from the Lunar Chronicles, and I've read 2 stories in it so far. I'm gonna start the 3rd story tonight, but I don't know if I will finish it. But I have read over 400 pages today, so I feel really good about that. So my plan is to try and finish these 2 books tomorrow, which is a lot of reading, but I definitely think I can get it done. So I'm going to get ready for bed now, and I will talk to you all tomorrow on Sunday, our last reading retreat day. Good morning, everyone. Today is our last day of our retreat, our last full day. It is Sunday, and I have some lofty reading goals for today. My first reading goal is I would like to finish The Roughest Draft by Emily Wibberley and Austin Sigmund Broca. I have less than 100 pages left, and I've been listening to the audiobook, which is about 2 hours left. And it's something I definitely think I can get done. I ended up starting it like a day or 2 before the retreat, listened to a good chunk of it on my drive up here, and I'm probably going to finish it before I even have to drive back, which is perfect. My other goal, which makes this a lofty reading goal, is I want to completely finish Stars Above by Marissa Meyer. I think this is fully possible. It is a book of short stories, and last night I read 2.5 of those short stories. So I still have 6 stories left, I think. 6.5, if you count the one I'm in the middle of. So this is the lofty reading goal. The other one's totally possible. This is a lofty one, but I definitely think it's possible. One of my goals was yesterday I wanted to finish Winter, and I read almost 300 pages to finish it, and I finished it. So I definitely think this is possible. So I'm just waiting for everybody to come downstairs. I'm going to start continuing on in Stars Above. I have a little headache, so I'm trying to drink my coffee and get some caffeine to help make that go away. But yeah, and I think Desirai's husband, John, is bringing us bagels for breakfast. I don't know when those are coming, so yeah. All right, so it's a few hours later, and I have since finished The Roughest Draft by Emily Wibberley and Austin Sigmund Broca. This is definitely a 5-star read. Something about books featuring writers and like the publishing industry is just so interesting, and I loved it. So I'm definitely glad I was able to finish this. I think I'm going to take a break to shower, and then I'm going to pick up Stars Above again, because I want to get this done today. And I think I have like 7.5 more stories left in it. You know, I just thought about how I really want to finish Stars Above today. One, because I'm like in a great reading mood because of this retreat, but also I think it's because I want to be almost done with my reread by time Cinder's Adventure comes out on Tuesday, because today is Sunday, and Cinder's Adventure, which is the interactive short story that Marissa Meyer is releasing, comes out on Tuesday. So I have all of today and all of tomorrow to get this done. And maybe I can read Wires and Nerve Volume 1 and 2 tomorrow, and then have everything done right before it comes out on Tuesday, because I'm gonna buy it on Tuesday. We're doing face masks. I don't like mine. It's not a good time right now. Cat. Huh? Wave. You look grumpy. All right, so it is 1 a.m. on the dot.
Is it really?
Yes, it is. And I finished Stars Above by Marissa Meyer. Like I said, I wanted to today. So I've read a lot of pages. And I'm giving it 4 stars. I kind of just did the average of my ratings for each of the individual stories, and it added to like a 4.3. So it's just a 4. And I'm glad that I got through like such a big part of my reread. Like I've done a lot of rereads this month, apparently. But I think now I'm just going to pack a little bit, because our checkout time is 10 a.m. tomorrow, which is really early. So I'm going to pack a little bit and just get ready to go to bed. And we're going to be wrapping up this vlog in the morning. All right, it is checkout day. We're basically ready to walk out the door, but very tired. So I'm on my own now, and I'm on my way home, but I'm making a pit stop at this antique shop that is about an hour, 45 minutes to an hour away from the theme parks. And I saw a video where a lot of pieces from Disney and Universal attractions end up here and they're sold. And most recently at Universal, Shrek 4D closed, and Shrek is one of my absolute favorite movies. And a lot of pieces ended up here. Now, I don't know how much is left because it has been a couple of weeks since I found this out, but I'm very excited to see what is here and hopefully snag some of the Ogre Vision 4D glasses that were a part of the ride. Here is where I found all the Shrek items. So much stuff. It's all super expensive, so nothing that I can get, but you can get 3D glasses. I'm getting 2 of them. And then all of these props, like so many that I recognize, like all 3 of the little pigs that were in the pre-show. All of these signs are phenomenal. I love them. And they had so many like Halloween Horror Nights props too. It's all like amazing. And here's what I got. My little piece of Universal history. Kind of just wrapping up this vlog at home. I've been home for a few hours now. I had some lunch. I watched a little bit of YouTube, and I started and finished Wires and Nerve Volume 1. It's 5:45 now, and I'm about to start Volume 2, again with the anticipation of getting it done tonight. I have my laundry going, I have unpacked my suitcase, and it's kind of just been a relaxing afternoon while the laundry is going, and just getting ready for Will to come home. Also, I didn't mention this, but on my drive home, I started listening to The Inheritance Games by Jennifer Lynn Barnes, which is the Booktube Chicks book club pick for the month, and I'm really enjoying it. I wasn't sure how I was going to feel about it because I know it's a thriller, and it's also kind of a little Cinderella retelling, but so far I am really enjoying it, and it has really short chapters, so I'm about 30% of the way through. So I ended up getting through like 130 pages, which is a lot for the drive that I did. So I am going to relax and start reading Volume 2 of Wires and Nerve. Guys, I don't even know why, but I have avoided finishing this vlog and like filming the ending. So I did finish Wires and Nerve Volume 2, just not on Monday. I ended up finishing it on Tuesday. And Tuesday is when Cinder's Adventure Get Me to the Wedding came out, which is a non-canon choose your own adventure style ebook that was released on Tuesday. I've already read through it twice. I've had 2 different endings so far. There are 12 different endings total, and I definitely want to try and get to all 12. I just haven't yet. And it's a good thing that it's not canon because it integrates, since I'm by the Marissa Meyer shelf, let me just say it is the Lunar Chronicles. It has some Renegades in it. It has some Instant Karma in it. It has some Gilded characters in it. It has people from all of her universes. Heartless. Oh yeah, can't forget about Heartless. It has people from all of her universes in it, so it would seriously fuck up the Lunar Chronicles timeline if it was canon, or all the timelines. Point is, it's not canon, it's just fun, and I'm just really happy that it exists and that I can read it and get different outcomes every time. So thank you all so much for joining me this past weekend on the Booktube Chicks Reading Retreat vlog / rereading a lot of Lunar Chronicles this weekend. I hope you all enjoyed this vlog, and that is all I have for you all today. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed it. As always, if you like what you see here, please go ahead and click subscribe. I post new videos every week, so click subscribe so you can be updated for when I post those. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you in my next one. Bye!